When it comes to investing, a lot of people just want to know where to start. The truth is, you don't need to be an expert to grow your money. You just need a simple, consistent strategy that works and the right investments behind it. So today, I'm going to share 3 ETFs I'd buy in 2025. Funds that give you diversification, steady growth, and peace of mind without needing to constantly watch the markets. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, let's talk about why ETFs are so powerful. ETFs, or exchange-traded funds, are like a basket of investments. Instead of buying individual stocks and guessing which one will perform best, you buy a piece of hundreds of them at once. It's diversification, simplicity, and a long-term wealth building, all in one package. And here's the best part. You don't need a lot of money to start. You can begin with $10, $50, or $100, and let compound interest do the heavy lifting over time. Alright, let's break down my 3 favorite ETFs for 2025 and why they're perfect for building long-term wealth, especially if you are working a 9 to 5 and investing consistently. ETF number 1, VOO, Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. This is one of the most popular ETFs in the world, and for good reason. VOO tracks the S&P 500, which means it owns the 500 biggest US companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. If you invest in VOO, you're literally buying into the top performing businesses in America. And over the long term, the S&P 500 has returned about 10% per year on average. Now here's the part I love. I personally buy VOO every single paycheck automatically. I don't try to time the market, I just set it, forget it, and keep adding shares consistently. That's the real secret. Consistency beats timing every single time. And another reason VOO is one of my favorite top picks, it's cheap. The expense ratio, basically the cost to own it, is just 0.03%. That means for every $1,000 you invest, you only pay 30 cents a year in fees. That's basically free compared to the most actively managed funds. ETF number 2, QQQ, Invesco QQQ Trust. Now, if you want exposure to tech, the company shaping the future, QQQ is where you look. This ETF tracks the NASDAQ 100, meaning it holds the biggest non-financial tech-driven companies like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, and Tesla. QQQ is a bit more volatile than VOO, but the growth potential has been huge over time. In the last decade, it's averaged around 14% annual returns, thanks to the massive tech boom. If you believe in innovation, AI, cloud computing, and digital transformation, QQQ gives you exposure to all of that in one ETF. And the cost? It's slightly higher at 0.20%, but still very reasonable for the kind of performance and exposure you get. This is perfect for people who want a little more growth potential, but still want safety of diversification. ETF number 3, SCHD, Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. Now, if you want to mix growth with cash flow, this one's for you. SCHD focuses on high-quality US companies that consistently pay strong dividends. Think of companies like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Verizon, and Home Depot. Businesses that have been proven to generate stable income and reward shareholders. This ETF has been one of the best performing dividend funds over the past decade, with returns around 11% annually, including those dividend payouts. And the expense ratio? Only 0.06%. So again, you're keeping almost all of your returns instead of losing them to fees. SCHD is great if you want the passive income and long-term stability, especially as part of your financial freedom plan. So how do you use these 3 ETFs to build wealth? It's simple. You could create a portfolio like this: 60% VOO for broad US market exposure and long-term stability, 25% QQQ for tech and innovation-driven growth, and lastly 15% SCHD for dividend income and balance. And here's where it gets powerful. If you automate your investments and consistently buy these ETFs every paycheck, you'll be shocked how fast compound growth starts working for you. This strategy works perfectly with Roth IRA, a 401k, or even a taxable brokerage account. You can invest index funds, ETFs, and build long-term wealth that pays you back, even while you are still working your 9 to 5. The goal isn't to get rich overnight. It's to get rich for sure. The truth is, financial freedom isn't about luck. It's about habits. It's about making your money work quietly in the background. While you focus on life, your job, your family, you don't need to chase the next hot stock or time the market. You just need consistency, patience, and a few good ETFs that do the heavy lifting for you. VOO, QQQ, and SCHD, these are my top 3 ETFs for 2025. Low cost, high quality, simple strategy. That's what financial freedom is built on. And remember, this isn't a financial advice, just what I personally do and share to help others learn how to make their money work for them. Found this helpful? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's serious about building wealth the smart way. See you in the next one.